Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a get ready with me drugstore edition. So let's get started. To start things off, I'm going to prime my face with the new Milani Prime Perfection Hydrating and Pore-Minimizing Face Primer. Well, that's a mouthful. This is one of my favorite primers and it's a dupe for the Makeup Forever Equalizer. By the way, if I sound a little funny, it's because I'm dealing with a cold, so I apologize for that. Moving on to foundation, I'm testing out this new Maybelline SuperStay Better Skin Foundation in Nude Beige. Can we talk about the pump? Thank you, Maybelline, you have answered our prayers. I've come to realize that the best way to get medium to full coverage is to pump the product onto your beauty blender and then blend it into sections. Now, I clearly didn't do that in this video, but after testing it out for the past week, I've realized that that's the best way to apply the foundation. This foundation is beautiful and does not transfer. Now, it is a bit drying, so my dry skin friends, make sure you moisturize intensely before using this. And as you can see, I added a second layer for a full coverage, flawless effect. It does blend out beautifully, and it is going to last you all day long. To complement the foundation, I'm using the Maybelline SuperStay Better Skin Concealer in the shade Ivory. Now, the downfall of this product is it is a pain to open. Now, I did not realize that this is going to be extremely light, and as you could see from the reaction on my face, I was a bit shocked. So I'm concealing the under eyes and the high points of my face. Now, this concealer is a bit drying, so I wanted to counteract the dryness by using the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer in the shade Light. I just apply this on the high points as well as under the cheekbones to define. Now, I'm just going to use my beauty blender to blend everything out. To set everything and to bake, I'm going to take the new Maybelline Master Fix Setting and Perfecting Loose Powder. Now, I definitely wouldn't recommend baking under your eyes if you have fine lines, as this product will definitely enhance those lines, as you will see later on in this video. As you can see, I immediately changed my mind about baking and decided to quickly blend everything out as it was a bit drying. From there on out, I decided to take the excess powder and just press it on top of the foundation. Moving on to eyes, I'm going to prime my lids with the new Maybelline Master Prime Long Lasting Eyeshadow Base. This is my new favorite primer and it's definitely a holy grail item. So I'm just going to blend the product onto my lids using the wand provided, and then I thought I'd get a little fancy and use my e.l.f. concealer brush to blend everything out. Now, clearly you don't have to use that, you can use your fingers, but I thought I'd be a princess and use a brush instead. Next, I'm taking the Maybelline Color Tattoo Leather Cream Shadow in Creamy Beige, and I apply this all over the lid up to the crease. Now, clearly this is not a beige color. I don't know what Maybelline was thinking with the name of this product, but it is a beautiful base for the brown shadows that we're going to be applying on the lids today. Moving on to eyeshadow, I'm taking the L'Oreal Studio Secrets Pro Eyeshadow Single in Brush Swede, and I'm sweeping this on top of the cream eyeshadow. For the crease, I use the L'Oreal Shadow in Smooth Latte. You want to make sure you blend the shadow thoroughly so that you don't see where the cream shadow ends towards the beginning of the crease. Then take that shadow and sweep it across the lower lash line. To deepen up the outer V, I'm taking the shadow Deep Mocha and focusing it in the outer V, really packing the color in that concentrated area and then slowly blending it into the outer crease. Then I'm going to blend everything out with my Morphe blending brush. Next up is eyeliner. I'm using the Maybelline Kajal liner to create a wing and to tightline. Now, the pro for this liner, it does not transfer and does not need to be set, but the con is that it's very difficult to use. It would probably be best to use before applying foundation so that you can tug at your skin to help the liner glide smoothly, but the other thing too is that it was way too thick for my taste. So if you guys have a liner that you love that doesn't transfer, please let me know in the comments because I am in desperate need of a new liquid liner, preferably Drugstore. But anything will work at this point. To set the liner and to blend out the wonky application, I'm using the L'Oreal Shadow in Lush Raven. Now, taking a flat angled brush, I smudged the black shadow across the upper lash line. Next up, I curled my lashes and applied numerous coats of my favorite mascara, the L'Oreal Voluminous Waterproof Mascara. I bet y'all thought I was going to say the Covergirl Full Lash Bloom, but don't worry, I'll get to that mascara later on in the tutorial. But I made sure to pack on this mascara as it really does lengthen and define and volumize your lashes. Then to define my lashes even more, I'm taking my trusty CoverGirl Full Lash Bloom Waterproof Mascara and applying that right on top of the L'Oreal mascara. To define my lower lashes, I'm taking the Maybelline Lash Discovery Mini Brush Waterproof Mascara and applying several coats to those bottom lashes. Now I wanted to deepen up my crease a little bit more, so I went back into the shadow Deep Mocha and blended that shade throughout my crease using my Morphe blending crease brush. What? A new product for my brows? Guys, I'm trying something out new. Now y'all know that I love my Tarte Brow Mousse, but since this is a full drugstore tutorial, I thought I would try something new, and this is the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer in Brunette. Now, it has been a while since I've used a pencil versus a mousse, so it did take me a bit of time to get the hang of it, but I actually really enjoy this product. Now, seeing as I don't really care for the new formulation of the Tarte Amazonian Clay Brow Mousse, I think I'm going to be using this from here on out, or until I find something that is just as good. To lock those brows into place, I'm running the Maybelline Great Lash Clear Mascara throughout my brows. Now, this isn't my favorite product, but it definitely gets the job done, especially for the price. Next up is bronzer. I'm using my new favorite bronzer by Physicians Formula called the Butter Bronzer. As you can tell, I really love that bronzer. It's super creamy and blends beautifully. And to get that summer glow, I'm applying this to my forehead, the cheekbones, and underneath the jawline, and blending it down my neck. Now to contour, I'm using a new holy grail item. It's called the Inglot Sculpting Powder in 505. As you can see, I really love this product. I'm also trying out this e.l.f. contour brush. Now it is a little bit stiff for my liking, and I had to gently press it into my cheekbones versus using sweeping motion. I noticed that it wasn't really blending out the way that I wanted it to. And since I didn't like the way that it was blending out, I did switch over to my matte contour brush to blend out the contour. And I did apply the contour to my cheekbones, my temples, as well as underneath the jawline. Now, to blend the contour and the bronzer together, I switched over to my Sephora face brush and began to buff everything out. For highlight, I'm using the Colourpop Super Shock Highlight in Spoon. I first started off by sweeping this product across the cheekbone with a brush, but it wasn't blending the way that I wanted it to, so I ended up switching to applying it with my fingertips on the high points of my face as well as in the inner corners of my eyes. For a more youthful glow, I'm using this beautiful peach blush by Milani called Luminoso, and I'm swooping that across my cheekbones into my hairline. Moving on to lips, I am going to be lining them with the Colourpop lip pencil in Skimpy, and I'm just going to outline them and then fill them in. For lipstick, I'm using the Maybelline Color Sensational Creamy Matte Lipstick in the shade Touch of Spice, and I'm applying that right on top of the lip liner. And to finish off the look, I'm applying the NYX Intense Butter Gloss in Chocolate Crepe to add some sheen to the lips. And that is it for this look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. It's a perfect everyday makeup that's going to stay put all day long. Now let me know in the comments what's your favorite drugstore product. And yeah, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and until next time, have a wonderful week, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.